Have you ever been sewing along and it just sounds awful? It's like catching and just really not sounding the way your sewing machine should be. And it looks fine on the front, but on the back you've got some type of garbly gook going on here. Let me show you what has happened. Well, number one, I had to actually unthread the machine to actually make this happen because, you know, Bernina, it's such a good machine here. The other thing is how do we know it was the top thread when this was happening on the back side? Let me show you how we test out machines. Usually when people have called over the phone and had this major issue, they've rethreaded the bobbin over and over and nothing seems to fit right. Well, what it is when they threaded the machine, they didn't get it all the way down in the tension discs. Now the tension discs are in this first groove from where you follow the thread from the back and come all the way towards you. Now, you might not be able to see it, but when you lift and lower the presser foot, internally right here, there's little discs that close on the thread. And right now, with my foot down, the discs are holding that thread so much that my needle bends when I pull on it, meaning it's really, really tight. Now, when the thread is not in those discs, it's very, very loose to pull, and that's what gives you that big bird's nest on the back of your fabric. So usually, I just have them do that quick little test, rethread the top of the machine, make sure they get it in that groove, thread with the presser foot up. That also means that the tension discs are open when you're threading it, waiting to accept the thread, and as soon as the presser foot goes down, it closes on the thread, and then that's where you get tension. So it's not really a tension problem, it's more of an operator error of not threading the machine the way it needs to be threaded. So just if you're unsure, you can even give the thread like a little floss back and forth here and just kind of get to set. You can lower the presser foot and see if you get that nice tight, kind of feels like there's a little fish on your fishing line there and it's tugging at you. And that is how you know you have the top part of your machine threaded correctly and nothing awful like this happening on the back side of your fabric.